I said you look like you should be like on a Budweiser, Bud Light, or something like that kind of commercial.
We don't drink no Budweiser or Bud Light or nothing like that.
But alright guys, so we are in the shop. It's Tuesday. We didn't make it out here yesterday. We had other things we had to do. What do you want? And of course, I turned the camera on, she starts screaming. She hadn't been even saying a word, but anyway, we're about to get to work. Brad's looking for wrenches, obviously. I don't know what he's about to do. I think we're about to take shocks off and check pressure in them, just to make sure they haven't lost any pressure. And then just kind of go over normal maintenance, check nuts and bolts, all the fun stuff. Make sure setup-wise we were where we should have been. Because that's one thing that is easy to do, is once you go from track to track, making adjustments and completely forgetting. And my gosh, that's being loud. But when you go track to track, making sure that you put the adjustment back to where it was. I think that is one thing Brad failed to do this week. He failed to put something back to where it went. It was just one thing, and it was just something minor. So thankfully, that didn't hurt us too bad. But we're gonna go through everything and make sure everything's where it should be for Talladega. Go through every corner. And then that's really all we got to do this week. We ain't got nothing big to do this week, do we? Should be a pretty laid back week. Of course, I start yawning as soon as I start videoing. So Brad's wrapping all those. He's already wrapped those two, wrapped that one, and now he's about to wrap that one. What about that one? What are you gonna do, flip that one?
I gotta flip those, grind both of those.
Okay, so you got these, like I said, he's got these three. He said he's gotta grind both of these. Then these three right here have to be flipped, and then they'll have to be ground, right? So he's got 5 to grind, but on top of that, we gotta get to flipping these. So, working on tires today, obviously, because it's raining outside. So, our spring smasher and everything is in the trailer, so we're trying to stay inside as much as possible. Brad's gonna go brave the rain. Maggie, are you loving your bouncy house again? Don't you escape. Day 2, we're in the shop. Brad's letting the trailer door down. Not sure what our plans are for today. I know he's looking at there and thinks he's something else. Joel says he needs a haircut. He thinks he's got a good looking mullet. Look at him, he's even posing. Oh Jesus. Be on like the cover of a Budweiser or something. Budweiser, Bud Light, something like that. Alright, but anyway. So, we got the tires done last night. There's those. There's those. We have 2 towers of tires. Huh?
What did you say?
I said you look like you should be like on a Budweiser, Bud Light, or something like that kind of commercial.
We don't drink no Budweiser or Bud Light or nothing like that.
But I mean, this do. This do. Look.
Getting there, ain't it?
Look, it even looks like it even looks oily and just nasty. You just
I've been
look
sweating all day. Where's the goober?
You look like you belong on a beer commercial or a beer
Hey,
calendar.
it was pretty cool when I was going down the road the other day with my windows down. My hair was flapping in the wind.
Did it look as nasty as it does right now?
Probably, if I was sweating.
Whew, geez, you hadn't had a bath in 3 days, babe.
I probably had. Well, I did rush it last night because it was lightning while I was in the shower.
Do you wash your butt good?
Oh, I washed that really good.
Just not your hair?
Yeah, probably.
What's our plans for today?
Need to get the shock. Go ahead and get the shocks off so I can check all them. Get the tires loaded in the trailer. The ones that can go in the trailer, they're ready. Need to get fuel back in it. Go ahead and get that done. Need to work on our air curtain for the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, we bought us some air curtains, so we're about to be
Looks
cool.
like we need some pop rivets in that body brace over there.
Yeah, I'm losing pot rivets over here too.
Again?
Yeah, 3.
Dang. Might have to be easier on those.
Or maybe you need longer pot rivets.
I need some better pop rivets. Them All-Star ones suck.
Keep popping them out.
Yeah. They're the exploding 3 prongs. They suck. They need some multi-grip ones.
Yeah. Alright,
We got some at the house, no? Some multi-grips.
I don't know. Alright, but serious question. What are you gonna do better to be this week? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to be better this week? What are you gonna do to not be the first loser? To be the winner?
I'm gonna win.
What are you gonna do? Well, what changes are you gonna make?
We got a special.
You choke on your tongue?
You got me a special match set of tires where I can pass on the outside. It will stick.
Oh. Is that off of a movie or something?
No.
Oh, the way you said that, it's like you're quoting a movie or
I
something.
just made that up.
Oh. Especially, is it the same ones?
Identical tires we ran over.
and if you think I'm lying, if you think we matted up some new ones, we didn't. They're still the same 5 ones over there. Still on old tires. Babe, you need to be looking for some sponsors.
Well, I thought that was your job.
I got 19 jobs. I'm working on the parts business, working on a website for the parts business, working on keeping the parts business going, working on starting this other business that we can't say what it is yet because we can't get started yet. I'm a mama. I'm the clean. I'm the cook.
It's the first time in your life you've ever been the cook. I've always been the cook, so I don't want to hear no.
Babe, I've been cooking now for a month and I'm not loving it. Can you take it back over?
No.
You're a better cook than I
get
am.
more stuff in the shop done now that you cook. I don't have to.
But baby, you're a better cook.
Oh, I am a better cook, but
I think I've been doing a pretty good job.
I'm
What do you think?
I'm not saying you hadn't done a bad job. I'm just saying I am.
I hadn't done a bad job.
I'm just saying I am a better cook.
All right, but enough on the joking around. So we had a couple of comments not too long ago.
Good idea. I was gonna bring that up. I forgot about it.
We had a couple of comments on Facebook specifically a little while ago, talking about.
I've always been 100% against it. That's why we're wanting to ask.
Let me talk first, and then you can get your tidbit of whatever you want to say.
I gotta get to work, okay?
Shh, hush. Okay, but anyway, we've had a couple of comments of people wanting us to start a Patreon. And like Brad had just rudely interrupted me and said, we've always been 110% against it. Because we just don't want our followers, subscribers to feel like we're taking anything away from what they normally get. Which I made a post on YouTube a couple of days ago. You would get nothing different than what you always have as far as if you're a subscriber. You're gonna get the same exact videos as you've always gotten. The only difference on Patreon, what we're thinking about doing is doing 1 to 3 live videos a week and post in the Patreon, just kind of letting you guys know beforehand, before videos come out, what's going on. We had a motor issue, we're pulling the motor, or we had a shock issue, we're taking a shock, or we're not going to Talladega this weekend, we're actually going to wherever. You guys will get that information, and you may get a little bit of the live in shop footage. So you're not missing anything, not being a Patreon member, but if you are a Patreon member, you're gonna get just a little bit more. And basically all it's gonna do is help our team out a little bit. I know, like I said, a lot of people have been wanting to, and I think there's like several different options. There's even like a $5 or $10 a month. So it's not like it's $300 to do, and just that small amount helps our team out.
Oh yeah.
Do you have anything you need to say about it?
No, I mean, you said what I said. I've always been 100% against it, but I mean, if we've got people requesting it,
And it can help us as a team with
Right.
prices of everything being crazy.
If we've got people requesting it and there's interest in it, I mean, we'd be stupid not to do it. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be a smart business move to ignore that. So
Right.
the extent of our traveling, you know, we had plans to travel this year.
A lot.
We had plans to basically run for Rookie of the Year with the Topless series, but you know, that was before diesel and stuff shot through the roof and tires shot through the roof. So when all that happened, that changed our plans there. So, you know, we had to kind of step back and evaluate it. And pretty much our traveling is going to consist of Talladega and Boyd's until things either get better or
we get some sponsorship or something like that. Yeah.
So,
something financially's got to change.
you know,
and this is not a poor pitiful me. This is just, we just want to gauge you guys' interest.
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to race. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Is that's why we're doing it, is scaling back so we can race. And I would rather race than set at the house, but
would rather race locally than race once, twice a month, maybe.
Right. So, you know, it comes a point where you got to do what you got to do, and right now this is what we got to do. I mean, this is the economy we're in. It looks bad, and it don't look like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but
Maggie's been cutting grass. Look at that face. You may get off. Okay, come on. Hey, say hey. Hey. Tell everybody hey. Tell everybody hey. Oh no, Daddy needs to put more air in it, don't he? Tell Daddy. Tell your daddy.
Mama.
You tell him your problem you just found.
Ball don't look loose.
Just loose, or you think it's bent?
It's probably bent.
Yeah.
We ran on some rough racetracks last month or so. So that's a very good possibility.
Yeah. So what we're doing for now is just tighten it back up.
Gonna run it like she is.
Because even if it was real bad, it's Wednesday. You can't have anything here by race day.
I'm in a bad spot. You can't get no leverage.
And the left
Turn
side.
the steering wheel to the right. Oh.
You want it? Hold on. We'll do it in a second, okay? Let Daddy fix it. You go ahead, Daddy, fix it. You go ahead, Daddy, fix it. Where's your daddy? That's your dad. Yeah, you're right. It is. Oh, you loving Dad. You love him. Yeah. Magnolia's working on getting us better. Putting on some lug nuts back here. On the axle cover. Yep. Watch your head. Meanwhile, Daddy-O up here is he's just checking everything, making sure that everything looks good, making sure there's nothing bent. We made notes on this car when we first picked it up, and he's just going through everything and making sure it still lines up with what it should be. Meanwhile, we're getting a storm outside, so you may hear some thunder. May hear a little bit of Maggie screaming. Alright guys, day 3, Thursday. Brad and Joel are in here smashing shocks. They've already checked the pressure in them. Alright, good. They're hard at it in here. Is everything else checked out okay? You want to tell them it didn't check out? Huh? No? Why not?
He put one of them on, I didn't check out.
Maggie would have.
Didn't get it. She did.
No, I didn't get it.
He's talking about prostate gland. He put one of them on, but I didn't check out.
Oh, I get it now. I didn't know. I talked to her. I didn't know what in the wrong.
Checking my Earl.
Oh.
Checking my oil. What's my buddy doing out there? Look at old Chris. Look at old Chris in peepaw mode. 7.
And Maggie playing dog water.
My boy Chris in peepaw mode.
Alright guys, so we were down here tonight, but I didn't get much video because we didn't realize the camera was dead, and we just really haven't done a whole lot, so it wasn't worth videoing. Just went through the front end, rear end, made sure everything lined up the way it should, and was the measurements that it needed to be, like you guys seen in the previous video. Nothing big this week, just crossing our T's and dotting our I's. But we will see you guys Saturday at Talladega Short Track. Thanks to all of our sponsors, KT Heating and Air, Warp Speed Performance Parts, and Vinson Race Engines. Thanks to all you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to get home and finish watching the $1 million race.
Eldoria.
Eldoria.
Dang, I was going to make fun of you and I screwed it up myself.
The Eldora Million. We're gonna get home and watch this and just kick back and relax. We hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We know it hasn't been very interesting, but we just wanted to get you something. Another thing, I completely forgot about it. We talked about our Warp Speed Performance Parts business, and we said we were going to get a website going. Well, we officially have a website going. It's warpspeedperformance.net. So if you guys want to, check that out. We've got a lot of parts on there right now, but I don't even have a quarter of what's going to be on there. I'm just slowly adding everything because it's a lot to do. So eventually we'll get it up to fully going. But for the next couple of weeks, it's just going to be little parts here, little parts there. It won't be completely ready probably for a month or so. But you guys check that out, warpspeedperformance.net. We will see you soon.